definitely, you wouldn't be able to make a decision today?
No, I'm not ready today.
Okay, now let me ask you a quick question. Well, first of all, don't worry, okay, there's no commitment at all, okay? So I'll give you as much information as possible, and then whenever you're ready, then, we'll be happy to help you, okay?
Okay.
There's no commitment at all with us. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you currently have insurance?
Yes, I do.
You do, okay, and when is your next monthly payment due?
On the 5th.
On the 5th, okay? So today is actually the 1st, okay? So your payment is due on the 5th of the month, right?
Yes, correct.
How much are you paying?
I pay 110.
110, okay. 110 monthly. And let me ask you a quick question. Now, it's technically 3 to 4 days before your next monthly payment. You wouldn't be able to make a decision at all?
No, not yet. I mean, maybe if the price is right, if I'm convinced, maybe, but as of now, I didn't come prepared
So
to
what?
make a payment.
Okay, what would keep you away from being able to take advantage of the options that we have?
Just simply that I don't get paid until a couple of days from now.
Okay, so technically, you don't have the monthly payment. Is that pretty much what it is?
Pretty much, yes.
Okay. Now, the only reason why I'm asking, because we're gonna run the information. I'm actually gonna go back and review everything with my manager.
Okay.
And I wanna make sure that if there's an option that we could offer you, an option that, that's beneficial for you,
Right.
that, you take advantage of it, okay? And also, I wanna make sure that we're on the same page. So technically, you wouldn't be available until, you said when? The 4th, since your payment is due on the 5th, or?
Yeah, 3rd, 4th, around there.
Okay, so within the next 2 to 3 days,
Yes.
okay? Now, let me ask you a quick question. And once again, I'm just asking you a couple of things just to give you something basic, okay?
Okay.
Do you currently have a checking account by any chance?
Yes, I do.
So you do have a checking account? Okay. Is your monthly payment deducted from your checking account, or do you actually or you call it in, or how do you make your payments?
Actually, just going to the office and make the
Okay,
payment.
so you make the payments in person, okay, perfect. Now, let me ask you a quick question, okay? And once again, I'm just giving you information.
Okay.
Let me explain something to you. Now, today, there's a lot of options, okay? And the majority of the agencies, what they're doing, they're offering a lot of options because they want to earn your business. Does that make sense? So some companies are more flexible than others. So
Okay.
there's actually what we call a temporary option, okay? And or we could call it a flexible option. Okay, technically the way it works, let's say your monthly payment, and I'm just giving an example, let's say it's 110. Obviously that's what you're paying. I'm just using the same monthly payment that you're using.
Okay.
That's an example. 110. So what these insurance companies are doing, let's say for example, in your situation, since you don't have the monthly payment available today, they may be able to offer you an option, let's say, where you could use anywhere from 30 to 40, which is, let's say 30 to 40% today, just to lock the rate, and then obviously you can come back and pay the difference. Now, if we have an option that's similar to this, would you be interested in making a decision today?
So I would just have to pay the 30 to 40?
Possibly. Now, once again, this is a flexible option just to lock the rate. That's technically what we call it. We're locking the rate with just a small amount, so 30 to 40% from your monthly payment.
But I would have to know how much the monthly payment is.
Oh, absolutely. I'll give you all the information. So if we have an option similar to this and the monthly payment is something suitable for you, would you be interested in making a decision today? Or would you still
I still need
wanna wait?
some time.
Okay, so definitely you will need 2 to 3 days.
Yeah, definitely.
Because obviously that's pretty much when your monthly payment is due within the next 2 to 3 days.
Exactly.
So, all right, so let me ask you one last question, okay? Let's say, for example, if we're able to save you a good $20 to $40 a month, which at the end of the year we're looking at around $400, okay, of savings. Will this make a difference? Let's say, for example, you come back within 2 to 3 days,
Right.
and the option is no longer available.
Right.
You're going to be disappointed. So what we try to emphasize on the fact that making a decision today may be the smartest thing to do. Okay, instead of waiting 2 to 3 days. Either way, 2 to 3 days is only 2 to 3 days.
But can't you help me out? What if I come back with you?
Yeah, it'll be the same thing. We'll run the information. Either way, I'll give you basic information. There's no commitment whatsoever. Now, once again, since your payment is due within the next 2 to 3 days, my job, once again, is to try to help you today. Okay, if you're not able to make a decision today, then we'll help you within the next couple of days. That's not a problem. But once again, if we're able to save you a good $20 to $40, do you think you would be able to invest at least $30 or $40 today?
I mean, I would still need some more time.
Okay, so in that case, let me run the information, and then we'll take it from there.